This is Mike Callahan, Dr. FileFinder, and welcome to your BetterScotch.com tutorial on using the ease of access tools in Windows Vista. So I'm here in Windows Vista. We'll click Start and go up to Control Panel and click that. When Control Panel opens up, double click on Ease of Access Center. Now these tools are primarily designed to help people who have visual and auditory problems and some problems with motion. Magnifier greatly enlarges a section of the screen. Unfortunately, it won't display under the screen capture software, so you'll have to take my word for it. Narrator, on the other hand, reads aloud any text that appears on the screen, so it's excellent for people with visual problems. As is setting up high contrast, which is very good for people with eye conditions like macular degeneration. You can also use an on-screen keyboard. The option to use a computer without a display is excellent for blind people because you can turn on narrator, which will read aloud any text, turn on audio descriptions so you can hear descriptions of what's happening in videos and so on, and then you can turn off all of the unnecessary animations so that you're optimizing the computer for a person who doesn't need to see the screen. Now, another thing that you can do is you can make the keyboard easier to use. And this can be really handy. You can turn on mouse keys. And what this is it uses the numeric keypad to move the mouse around the screen. So that if you have some motion problems, you can move the mouse with the fingertips on the arrow keys rather than having to move your wrist around. Sticky keys are another great option because for people with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis that have problems holding down multiple keys at once, like Control, Alt, Delete, they can press the keys one at a time. So Control, then Alt, then Delete, and they get the same effect as if they had pressed all three keys at once. You can also have toggle keys so that you hear a tone when you press caps lock, num lock, or scroll lock. And all of these things make the computer easier to use for people with these disabilities. You can also make the mouse easier to use by changing the size and color of the mouse pointers so that it's easier to see, and turning on mouse keys. So these are tools that are often overlooked in Windows. They've been in many versions of Windows, but they're often overlooked. So if you have friends or family who have visual, auditory, or motion problems, be sure to look in this area and see if there's something that you can turn on that will help them out. So this is the Ease of Access Center, and that's all there is to it.